before starting, I'll be splitting this video in two sections. The actual boss fight that we can now speed up with Intoner Mode, and the shmup, where we will get most of our Intoner Mode by killing the wyverns we fight before the boss, or by getting damaged by them. The basic idea is using Intoner Mode when we are above the cores to destroy them with an explosion and cancel it right away. This way we can one-shot them and keep some of it for the next time. They are protected by the towers, so if Intoner and the tower's walls are between 𝐒𝐤𝐞𝐿 and the core, the damage will not reach them. I use some visual clues and perspective to know at what moment I can Intoner. For the first core, I usually know I can Intoner as soon as the camera starts to go to the left, like here. It needs more testing, but since we can't Intoner all 4 cores because we don't have enough filler, I find destroying the second core manually to be more convenient, because it's the most easier one to aim and has the shortest dialogue. For the third core, I Intoner when I see 𝐒𝐞𝐞 past the slim part of the tower in the background, around where the windows start. Now, on this part, you want to recharge your Intoner Mode by destroying as many cannons as you can. Remember, you can still manually shoot even if you used auto lock-on. For the fourth and last core, I like to Intoner right after 𝐒𝐞𝐞 crosses the line of squares that you can see here. For the last part of this boss, I recommend moving your aim slightly to the left and then just go up slowly to keep a good damage on 4. Her movements are fixed and she will always move up when this phase starts. Neutral dashing can be convenient to avoid her attacks without moving your aim too much. Now I will explain a little more about shmup and tips that you can use to get more Intoner Mode and just general knowledge. This is pretty much useful for any shmup like this. We actually use some of this stuff for chapter 5 verse 1 against Gabriel. So if you know already, you can just skip this part, but if you don't, then I recommend you to please watch this to get some better idea of how shmup works. This part is now important in New Game Plus because this is where we are gonna get most of our Intoner Mode for the first and third core. Another side note, even if in New Game Plus we use the bloodstained garb, basically the red outfit we use, we won't get the benefits from it when we are on 𝐒𝐞𝐞 because he's not the one wearing it. Think about it like 𝐍𝐢 is the one wearing it, so she's the only one that gets it. So basically the only way to get the bonus from it is by playing as 𝐍𝐢 before. But this is not the case because this level starts directly with 𝐒𝐞𝐞. So this is why it's important for you to get enough in this part, so you can do all the strats later. Our goal is to get to the first core with our gauge filled, so as long as you get to that, you're good to mix both aiming modes or just getting damaged and stuff like that. Even if you use auto lock-on on a bunch of enemies and you only ended up getting around half of your Intoner filled, you can still max it if you destroy the cannons at Armaros fight. I find it easier for me to use manual on the wyverns that throw you rocks and auto on the wyverns that I know will leave the area quickly. The places where they spawn are fixed, so I recommend to learn them. One last thing to note about this, FPS can actually affect your aim quite a little since 𝐒𝐞𝐞 won't be as accurate in relation to the indicator. So if you are having issues with this, I recommend to plan your auto lock-ons for parts that are laggy. And remember, Armaros has a lot of cannons to destroy before the first core, so you can still max it out with that. And that's about it. If you have any doubts or you want to know more about the Drakengard Nier experience or just hang around with the community, you can join our Discord server at sponsoredbydrakengard.com. Hashtag not sponsored. You can find the link in the description and I will probably add some other stuff, so please check it. I will let this part play till the end so it's easier to check for the wyvern spawns. So yeah, bye bye, thanks for watching and have a good day.
We don't need to understand each other better.
Why are you mad at Forza? Is it personal?
Personal?
Why, did she steal your ice cream as a kid or whatever?
It's not about that. I just want her dead.
But why?
All sisters want to kill each other. Most just don't follow through.